This is the #1 biggest mistake that I see veterans and service members make when using their VA home loan. The biggest mistake you can ever make is not being prepared. What do I mean by that? Not having your COE or other required documents in order to get your COE. But before I go into this further, what exactly is a COE? Well, a COE is your Certificate of Eligibility. It's the document which lets lenders know that you are VA eligible. It's basically the document that you need in order to get in the door to using your VA home loan. Now, your COE has a bunch of really useful info on it, but I'm not going to cover that today. What I want to talk about today is strictly how to get it. You can follow along with my other videos to find out exactly what's on your COE, how to use it, and how to read it. Now, in order to be prepared, you're going to have to get the required documents in order to get your COE. Now, the steps in order to get your COE are going to vary depending upon if you're reserve, guard, or active, whether you are currently serving or whether you served in the past and when you served. Now, I'm going to need you to pay attention to this whole video because I'm going to share with you the contact information for all of the persons that you're going to need when getting the documents required for your COE. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to take the first step to go out and get it. Now, let's start off with my service members who are currently on active duty. Now, if you're currently on active duty, you might need to grab something called a statement of service. Now, a statement of service is going to have a bunch of pertinent information on it: name, date of birth, rank, when you joined, and it's also going to be given to you by either your admin, your adjutant, or your commanding officer. So for us on the Marine Corps side, we used to go to our S1, whatever the equivalent is for you if you're in another branch, that's where you're going to go to for your statement of service. I'm going to put up a little example right here that you can take a look at. Now, this statement of service that you're seeing up on the screen doesn't just pertain to active duty. Sometimes it can pertain to reservists as well. You might need to grab this document. If we go into the portal to pull your COE and it doesn't come up, you might also need to be the one who goes out and grabs a statement of service, in which case you will also go through the same mediums in order to grab it. Now, let's say you were discharged, right? But you don't have your DD-214, you're a veteran, you're out, and maybe you got a DD-214 blanket, but not an actual DD-214. Well, I'm going to share with you how to actually get a copy of your DD-214. Now, there's two ways of doing that. You can either go to this website here, archives.gov, or you can mail your request over to the National Personnel Records Center. Now, this only applies if you were active duty and you received an active duty DD-214. But if you were in the reserves or the guard, well, you're going to need to go through an additional step, and I'm going to need you to contact from this list here, whichever branch you fall under. So take a look at this chart right here, which has the branch, the type of form you will need, and the personnel contact number that you're going to need to reach out to in order to get that. So it's really going to vary, and it's up to you. Now, if you want, you can also reach out to me and I can send you this snippet so you can see exactly what you need. Now, I want to level with you. There's about a 50% chance that you're going to be able to pull your COE automatically and not even have to go through any of these hoops. All you'll have to do is go to this website right here and enter in the appropriate information. Now, if you feel more comfortable, I can always do this job for you. Again, I'm a veteran mortgage advisor. My name is Justin Chermak, and it's my job as not only a prior service Marine, but as a current veteran mortgage advisor to help you get your COE. As always, thank you for tuning in. Comment, and subscribe to this page because I'm a veteran mortgage advisor, and what I do is help you get your VA home loan.